Why do women like to use their mouths when men and women have sex? The real thoughts of several mature women. Hi everyone, I am Ada. Today, we are going to talk about a more private but very real topic. That is, why some girls like to give boys oral sex. We will share the real feelings of three mature women. From their experiences, we can see women's thoughts and experiences in this regard. What AII? She said it was a fusion of physiology and emotion. AII said that when she gave her partner oral sex, her feelings were not simple. On the one hand, there were obvious physiological changes. As the process progressed, she could feel some pleasant reactions in her body. This feeling was not a sudden and strong stimulation, but it emerged slowly, making her body seem to enter a special state. From the perspective of knowledge between the sexes, this physiological reaction is actually very normal. In intimate contact, the human body will secrete some hormones, such as dopamine and oxytocin. Dopamine can bring pleasure and excitement, making people feel very enjoy the intimate interaction at the moment. Oxytocin can enhance the emotional connection between people and make both parties feel closer. AII's physiological pleasure is largely due to the effect of these hormones. On the other hand, AII emphasized that this is not just a physical feeling, but more importantly, the sublimation of emotions between her and her partner. She feels that in this process, the intimacy between the two has reached a new height. She can feel her partner's love for her, and her love for her partner is also deepening in this process. It's like an emotional bond that ties the two together tightly, making their relationship more stable. To Shasha, he said that it is physical excitement and the concept of equality. Shasha mentioned in sharing her experience that when she was having oral sex, her body would be in a state of excitement. This excitement goes beyond simple physiological pleasure and is a sense of excitement that comes from deep inside. She feels that in this process, she's not only bringing happiness to her partner, but also gaining great satisfaction. From the perspective of both sexes, it is very important for women to pursue equality in intimate relationships. Shasha's experience actually reflects her inner pursuit of equality and reciprocity. In traditional concepts, it may be believed that men are more active and beneficiaries in sexual behavior. But Shasha found a sense of equality in this way. She felt that she could actively participate in this intimate behavior and bring happiness to her partner, which was an equal contribution. Just like in a healthy relationship, both parties should give and receive equally in all aspects, including emotional and physical intimacy. She could feel this equality from the changes in her body. The body's reaction is not only a signal of pleasure, but also a proof that she has found her position in this relationship and achieved equal participation. This gave her a great psychological satisfaction and made her more willing to engage in such intimate interactions. 3-5A, he said it was sensory exploration and resonance. 5-5A described oral sex as a sensory journey. In this process, her body will undergo various changes, which are the result of her active exploration of her partner's desires. She will feel her partner's reaction with her heart and create a pleasant atmosphere through her actions and methods. From the perspective of gender knowledge, sensory stimulation and experience are a very important part of an intimate relationship. There are many sensitive areas in the human body. In the process of oral sex, different feelings can be brought to both parties by stimulating different parts. Feifei is constantly exploring these sensitive points in this process, not only making her partner feel happy, but also immersing herself in this sensory experience. Her body changes are not passive, but active. While exploring her partner's desires, she is also exploring her own physical feelings. This active exploration allows her to experience the resonance between her partner more deeply. She can feel that she and her partner are in a special world, and each other's feelings and reactions are closely connected. This resonance makes her feel that her relationship with her partner is more special. From the sharing of AII, Shasha, and Feifei, we can see a very important common point. That is, the importance of communication and trust in this intimate behavior. Before oral sex, both parties must have had some communication. This communication may be verbal, such as expressing one's preferences and feelings to each other. It may also be conveyed through some subtle movement and eyes. In a relationship between the sexes, good communication is very critical. Only when both parties are clear about each other's thoughts and feelings can they interact intimately better. Moreover, this intimate behavior is based on trust. Women are willing to engage in such private behavior only when they trust their partners. Similarly, men also need to trust women and respect her feelings and boundaries. In this process, physical reactions and emotional connections are built on the cornerstones of communication and trust. In short, through the true feelings of these three girls, we can see that there are many reasons why women like to give men oral sex. Physiological pleasure is one of the factors. The hormones secreted by the human body during intimate contact will bring pleasure and excitement. Emotional connection is also very important. This kind of intimate behavior can make the feelings of both parties deeper. The pursuit of equality and reciprocity allows women to find their own value and position in the relationship. And sensory exploration allows women to experience unique pleasure in intimate interactions. At the same time, we also understand the core position of communication and trust in intimate relationships between the sexes. No matter what kind of intimate behavior is carried out, both parties need to communicate frankly and trust each other. Only in this way can both parties get a better experience and make the relationship more stable. Therefore, in a relationship between the sexes, we must pay attention to each other's feelings, communicate more, and trust more so that we can have a better intimate life.